I'm not going to talk too much about Josh. I'll let his brother explain all his embarrassing stories. But I'll talk a little bit about Ashley. I first met Ashley when we went to vet tech school. On the first day of classes, I could tell that we were the old kids in the class. But I didn't know it at the time that I would make a lifelong friend. Sorry. We may not be able to see each other or talk to each other every day, but when we do, it's like we've always been together. So, to many more days of friendship, and congratulations.
For as long as I could remember, I always looked up to my big brother Joshua. He was always a person who I wanted to look up to. Physically, he was bigger, stronger, and taller, at least for a while. But he also had the other intangible traits that I wanted to emulate. He was smart, loving, kind, always up for adventure, and above all else, a hard worker. Ashley, as you know, and will get to know better through the years, Joshua has a great big heart. After years of being mistaken for his twin, I no longer mind it when people tell us that we look alike.
I, Josh, take you, Ashley, to be my wife.
I, Josh, take you, Ashley, to be my wife.
And I do promise and covenant.
And I do promise and covenant.
Before God and these witnesses.
Before God and these witnesses.
To be your loving and faithful husband.
To be your loving and faithful husband.
In plenty and in want.
In plenty and in want.
In joy and in sorrow.
In joy and in sorrow.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
I, Ashley, take you, Josh, to be my husband.
I, Ashley, take you, Josh, to be my husband.
And I do promise and covenant.
And I do promise and covenant.
Before God and these witnesses.
Before God and these witnesses.
To be your loving and faithful wife.
To be your loving and faithful wife.
In plenty and in want.
In plenty and in want.
In joy and in sorrow.
In joy and in sorrow.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
It is my joy and privilege to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Joshua Gibson.
Ashley. In the years to come, I hope you have several of your own "Hey Josh" moments. Joshua will always be up for the adventure. He will always work hard, and he will always stick with it till the end. As you start your lives together, remember that loving each other is a choice. Feelings come and go, but this choice that you've made today, that will last a lifetime. I pray that both of you take the time to include God in your marriage, that you may nurture each other's faith, and that through relying on Him, you both may enjoy a lifetime of adventure.